Well, another day, another bug report video. So once again, I'm creating this bug report video for the developers of Blind Descent. This is not a gameplay video, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. While I'm here, I'm going to report this little issue here. So these coconuts, if I were to pick these guys up, they look like full-size coconuts right now, but if I were to drop them, they become the size of the little coconut canteens that you can make. So full size, pick it up, drop it, tiny. Not a big deal, just a little something something to keep in mind. Okay, so for the sake of this next bug report, I need to show you guys my inventory here. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of different types of water, 2 of each item. And the reason why this is important is because each of these have different properties that are currently creating some issues. So crab shells, you look at the bottom here, I've got crab shells, water skins, and coconut canteens. These items will not boil unless I actually set them in my hotbar. But these items up here, the coconut bowls and the water scones, will boil without being in my inventory. So let me go ahead and just hit boil water. You can see that they appear. Everything is fine and dandy. However, just like how these items have their different properties where these ones will boil without being in my hotbar, if I place these items into my hotbar to prevent these items from appearing in the hotbar when I pick them up, pick all of these guys up, they are now empty in my inventory. Every single one of them has been emptied out. Now, if I were to do the opposite, so let's say I were to go ahead and take these items, I actually can go ahead and show this right now. I'll hit boil water. Don't have any dirty water I can boil, but it's right here in my hotbar, so I'll do that. And I'll do the last one with this guy here. Probably didn't need to get the crab shells, but you know what? I'll actually just go ahead and grab that and use an example you can see for yourself. But alright, so I'll hit boil water. No water I can boil. Okay, well if I were to do that, boil water, bam, works just fine. Okay, now if I were to put these empty items in my inventory, and then I picked up all of these guys. Oh. So these ones are still full of their water. So for whatever reason, these objects here, the crab shells, the coconut canteens, and the water skins, will maintain their water when you put them back in your inventory, even though the crab shells technically count as exposed open containers, just like the water scone and the coconut bowl. For whatever reason, when you pick them up, they should. Anyway, you get the idea. Whatever properties you've got going on with these guys here, I would suggest just kind of flipping them over and applying them to the water scones and the coconut bowl so they don't just empty out when they enter your inventory. I don't know if that's intended or what, but that's my observation, and we can go ahead and move on. Okay, so this won't be apparent yet. I'm going to be recording this over a period of time, but so you can see right now that I'm able to walk through these coconut trees just fine. I mean, you know, the palm coconut trees, whatever. I call them coconut trees because they have the coconuts up there. But as you can see, I'm running through these just fine. There's no collision issues. Nothing's wrong. But once I start to chop them down, I'm going to start encountering collision issues, invisible walls, and I'll also, in some cases, be able to push the coconuts. So I'll get into that in a moment here. I just wanted to show you me running in circles around these things and having no issues so far. Alright, and I'll move into showing you the actual issues now. I'm a Jedi Knight. The Force is strong with me. So yeah, there's something weird about these trees that's causing some kind of collision issues once everything has been chopped down. I don't know if you can really tell from how much my character is struggling to get past this area here, but yeah, you can see stuff is moving around, even though I'm not doing anything, actually touching anything, so. Alright, well I think you get the idea. Let's go ahead and move on. So I'll say this as a bit of an update. I'm running close to this coconut here, and I'm running into a barrier again. This coconut is completely separated from the rest of the other like coconuts, and I'm running into the invisible wall. And I was able to push this one before. I can't do it now, but you can see I'm running into the issue around the coconut. So it seems like whatever's wrong with the trees is directly tied to something involving the coconuts themselves. So if I pick it up, let's see if I can... Nope, can't get through, can't get through. Yeah, there's something wrong with them, because now that it's gone, I'm still running into the issue. So I'm not really sure what the issue is, but figured I would show that as an update. Alright, well, I just stumbled upon this one. I can sprint indefinitely. So if I'm just holding my W key and sprinting forward, then obviously my stamina depletes normally. But if I press A or D, I'm holding down A and W at the same time now. Now let's release. And I'm going to look to the right and hold A to strafe. Stamina rises back up. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to hold D this time and look to the left. And it just keeps going up. And I'm going to hold A and look to the right. So yeah, I could theoretically sprint indefinitely across the map if I just turn to the left and the right every now and again. So infinite sprint. It's not game breaking, but depending on how dangerous you want the later stages of the game to be, this could be a problem. So it just transitioned over to nightfall, and this is important because I want to show you this little something. So in the top left here, you see your inventory screen. You've got the lights on, so I can see clearly what's in my inventory. I'm going to transition over to me being inside of the worm cave, and you can see that there is a current issue with the lighting inside of this thing. But first I'm going to sleep because I don't want the mosquitoes attacking me. Alright, and I'll put my inventory, there you go. Blinding light up on the left side. It gets worse when I go further down inside of the cave, I've noticed. The silkworm queen that you have to fight. After you finish fighting her, I opened up my inventory. I couldn't see anything at the top left side of my screen. It was completely just a huge white and blue light. I just couldn't see anything. Yeah. Alright, so we're getting close to the first issue that I encountered. Now, I don't know if this is a bug or if this is an intended feature. And the reason why... Excuse me, I'm talking. And the reason why I bring this up is because during a previous version of me playing this game, I noted how the animation for pulling the seeds was beautiful, but it does take a while to actually get food. So, I believe there should be one of the plants right around this corner here. Yep, there it is. Can you tell I play this game a little bit too much now? Alright, so let's just grab a couple of these, and I can show you right away. So you see it's right here in my inventory, in my hotbar. So I'll go ahead and activate it. It does the animation, and then it replaces the entire stack with all 5. Now, if this is an intended feature, it's all right. You know, I was hoping for like more like a machine or something to... I'm talking. I was hoping for like a machine or something that we could get later on in the game to like speed up the process. Like something almost like an oven for like cooking meat, except it's like an extractor of sorts for pulling these things out. I don't know if this is like a band-aid fix or if it is indeed a bug, but regardless, pulling one out replaces the entire stack. And there it goes. So, alright, next bug. Alright, so I wanted to make sure that this was working as intended before recording this part. So I decided to craft a workbench out here in the middle of nowhere, whereas my main camp is up over here. And as you can see from the map, I've already completed pretty much everything. I've got all my mutations, I've got everything is all set, you know, working as intended. But after crafting this thing out here, that's when this growth first finally started to appear on my camp. When it's sitting over the water, no issues, but as soon as I put something out here, it shows up. And the little man in my computer, wristwatch thingy, told me he's never seen anything like this. So we just fought a whole bunch of infections and da-da-da, and only just now you've never seen anything like it? Alright, buddy. So, just a little something something. Alright, so my next bug report falls in line of the water items again. So I'm just going to show this off really quick. If I drop that, it drops. Obviously, it empties out, but it's still visible. If I drop the coconut bowl, same deal. It empties out, but it's still visible. If I drop the coconut canteen, it vanishes. It is just gone. If I do that with the water skin, vanishes. It's gone. And it's gone. And if I drop that, same deal. It empties out, but it's still there. So right now, the coconut canteens and the water skins will just be deleted from your inventory if you drop them, whether they're full or empty. So that's something that needs to be addressed. I want to make this note while I'm doing this here. So earlier, I went into this mushroom crevice to unlock the mutation that was down there, and that was this sheltered spike ability. And ever since I've gone down there, every time I open up my inventory, it lags my inventory to death. I don't know if you can really see it on the video, but I'm just kind of moving my mouse around randomly in my inventory, and the just probably looks kind of crazy. It's like I don't know. I'm trying to think of the game that it reminds me of, but you can see it's pretty laggy. So yeah, I don't know why my inventory is lagging after entering that place and being out of it now, but that's what I'm currently dealing with. So I decided to act upon the mutation where it says that you need to perfect this skill by fighting the Silkworm Queen. Well, I'm having a bit of a problem with hit detection. So I'll go ahead and show this to you once I get close to her. Alright, so I'm going to activate the ability. Whoops. Activate the... Okay. Alright, now I'm going to activate the ability. So I'm just kind of flailing around, but I'm not actually hitting her. And now I can't swing my weapon. Alright, so let's go ahead and swap back to it, and I'll try it again. So I'm able to get that initial first hit, but then after that, your character just kind of flails their weapon around, but doesn't actually hit anything. My weapon is stuck again. Alright, let's try again. I'll try from a range this time. Okay, releasing the shield doesn't do me any favors because then it just stops the attack. Alright, I'm running out of, there we go. Yeah, it's just not... Come here. Okay, well. It's an interesting idea, but it needs some polish. Alright, so in the spirit of testing your game, I have been encountering a few issues with loading screens, and that is primarily when I load the game more than once, so 2 times or more, it will cause a fatal error and crash me to desktop. Now, it hasn't done it this time around, so it doesn't seem to be consistent, but one of the things that it does do is it mutes my game pretty badly. So I'll turn off my microphone here in a second. I'll just focus on me running around, and you won't hear any footsteps. You'll barely hear me swinging my weapon. You won't hear munching very well. It just, I don't know what it is, but something about loading previous game files really reduces the game's audio. So I'll turn off my microphone and show you. And that's not after adjusting my game settings all that much. So audio, I always have it at 40 to 50% no matter what, because I have really sensitive headphones. If it were max volume, it'd be blowing my ears off. But at 40%, it should not be pretty much completely muting my game. So this is a bit extreme. But yeah, that's just an issue I've been having. Alright, so I decided to explore the mushroom crevice Oh my gosh, please let me drop this freaking thing so I can explore and see what this mutation is. But I just can't. It won't let me. Ugh. Like, I'm mashing my drop button. Goodness me, man. That was some bad lag right there. Alright, let's see what this does. If I can reach it. Mashing my F key.
Resulting in faster reflexes and better balance.
So this is a rather important suggestion that I have for you. And that is this purple mushroom crack at the bottom left of the map. I personally feel like this, the mutation found within, the one that reduces fall damage, should be removed from the demo. Include some other power or something else, or just remove the power altogether. And the reason why I say that is because I understand that this claw cavern thingy here, and also the valley down over here, are supposed to be areas that are unreachable. But I, being the pioneer Pathfinder game breaker that I am, decided to jump down there anyway, and with the fall damage reduction, I was able to survive the fall. Now I found a few issues down there, but again, it's a work in progress area. It doesn't have anything really fleshed out, so I kind of went in there expecting things to be kind of wonky. But, you know, if you don't want people to be jumping down that mountain, and by the way I do it is right around this spot here, this spot that I'm kind of going back and forth on. There's a little cliffside that I can jump down from. And I'll show that to you in a moment here, but I just wanted you to know that with the fall damage reduction, that is entirely why it's possible. So, something worth considering removing from the demo for now, at least. Alright, so as I explained before, if you have the damage reduction ability for fall damage, then you can basically jump down here and explore this region. Now, this bug report section is twofold. Now, if you see down there right now, you've got all the fog and everything, so I can't see clearly. Once I jump down there, I'm going to be more or less blind. But there are certain areas along the cliffside where if you look down, then it will like flash for a moment, and then you'll be able to see clearly. Trying to find the right spot. Oh, there it goes. Thought? Yep, it is fading. Okay. So I'll go ahead and open my map and show it right here along this, if you look for this little ledge thingy here. That's where it triggered. And right north of the purple stone cave. So now I can see completely perfectly. Everything is hunky-dory. And now I'll go to my jumping area. And it'll be right over here. It's going to hurt a little bit when I fall, but it won't kill me. I'm going to use a bandage. And I just jump down here. Slide down the rest of the way. It's going to really hurt, but I survived. And there you have it. Now I can explore this place to my heart's content. Until nightfall, of course. Once we reach nightfall, then it gets foggy again and I won't be able to see anything. So I'm going to try to make the most of this. That being said, there is a little issue that I want to report on while I'm down here, so I'll get into that next. Of the stupid things I've tried, this is probably top 5. Oh no! Well, holy, how the hell did I survive that? Yeah, this mutation needs some adjusting. At least it shouldn't be available in the demo. Let's see how far we can go from here. So this is supposed to be the next cave area. And now, so I don't know much about game development, and I know this is probably challenging, you know, what do I know? But I feel like jumping down here, there should probably be, you know, something to land on. There should be ground. There should be something down here, but it's just an endless abyss. Maybe that's just how Mars is supposed to be, but I feel like there should probably be some terrain. You know, it's just my 2 cents. I must say, I really do seem hellbent on finding ways to break your game. I don't know if this is supposed to be a light source, a waterfall, or what it's supposed to be, because I can't see a damn thing anyway. But I am down here now because I am right now. You know. Hello. Let's go deeper. Wait.
That's all there is to it.
Oh, I survived. Wonder what's down here. Probably nothing. Oh. I do believe I just fell out of the map. Yep, that's exactly what I did. Oh my god.